Good morning, good morning. Hey, look at me, look at here, look at here. I can tell y'all right now, I have so much to say, but so little time to say it. How y'all feel this morning? I can't get my YouTube up right now, but it's all good. I ain't even gonna sweat it. I ain't let it go even disturb my spirit. I'm gonna go ahead and do what needs to be done. As far as I can do it right now. How y'all feel this morning? Good morning. Good morning. Hopefully everybody is well. Everybody is good. Hopefully everybody got, what they need and when they need it. It's a beautiful thing to be here this morning. I see what time it is. Listen, let me tell y'all something. When you sitting here trying to figure this stuff out on your own with no technologically sound help, look, I can tell y'all this. I still have quite a few How y'all feel this morning? I'm here. I'm Kendrick B. Davis Sr. I'm your thought-provoking specialist. And I came to close out these chakras right quick this morning. I really wanted to just close the chakras out based on the fact that we're on chakra number 1. And so being that we're on chakra number 1 and we went through all 7 chakras, I just believe that y'all can do your own studies, y'all can do your own investigation, if you will, based on if there are really any spinning vortexes in your body that would call a chakra wheel. And I guess you'll know more as you Google for yourself. And so I'm just taking y'all on this journey with me as your health conscious coach and as a thought-provoking specialist, as a intellectual content creator. I just want to let y'all know that there's certain things out here that we can tap into, and it's not taking away from anything that we believe. It's just adding to it, because all of it is a part of it. And the universe spoke that in my spirit, that all of it is a part of it. We can't deny any part of the diaspora, even when it comes down to Catholicism and things of that nature, with people that, believe in certain parts of the country and certain parts of the world, they believe different things. And then so all of it is a part of it. And so I just believe that our Lord, our Savior is just, He's bigger than this one little narrative that they try to push us down to believe. And so I believe that He created all things, and all things are created by Him. So I don't want to get too deep into that. But listen, let me tell y'all something right quick. Have y'all seen that movie? Have y'all seen that movie yet? They really cloned Tyrone? Woo-wee. And so, did they really? I really want to know, did they really do it? You know what I'm saying? And from what I've seen so far, I believe they did. And so I'm just on a whole nother level with that one right there. I sat and watched that movie from a whole nother spiritual perspective, you know what I'm saying? And what they shown and how they did it and how they, really put that movie together like that is like, ooh-wee. I didn't really watch it from a movie perspective. I watched it from a spiritualized perspective because my mind ticked in that vein more than it ticks in the natural. I can't accept. Hey, that's just the truth of the matter, you know what I'm saying? So I really believe my mind ticked more in that vein than it does, you know what I'm saying, anything else. And so, yeah, it's a remarkable thing. It's just remarkable that that, you know what I'm saying, they really made a movie like that, saying that they cloned Tyrone. Ooh-wee. And so I even Googled, why is the word or the name Tyrone so relevant in the atmosphere? I even Googled that. Why is the name Tyrone? You better call Tyrone. Call it. You know, remember that song? You better you know what I'm saying? You better call Tyrone. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is it so remarkable about this Tyrone dude? You know, so I just want to read this into your hearing right quick. You know what I'm saying? Is there a specific meaning for the name? The meaning by the name Tyrone? Now listen to this for a second. Y'all know I'm just a thought-provoking specialist. And so I'm just here to provoke your thoughts and cause your mindset shift to happen if need be. You know what I'm saying? But it says Tyrone is a male given name of Irish origin. The name originates from the toponym country Tyrone in the Northern Ireland, where it terms derive, which in turn derives from the English language Tyr, land of Eogun. And so Tyrone embodies the spirit of the land and the ancestors, as it derives from a place name that represents the cultural identity and heritage of the Irish people. Oh man, listen to this right here. It says, what does the name Tyrone mean in Greek? Like, you know, the Old Testament was written in Hebrew, but the New Testament was written in Greek with a little bit of Aramaic in the middle. And so at the same time, it says, what does the name Tyrone mean in Greek? It means Lord. The Greek baby names, that means the meaning of the name Tyrone is Lord. Wow. See, this is what I'm talking about. L-O-R-D. It means Lord. And so, wow. Okay. Tyrone is a male given name of Irish origin. The name originates from the, so turns around, okay. Yeah, y'all need to do a little, look, I think y'all really need to watch this movie. Hey, y'all need to, you need to watch that movie, man. Now, if anybody else watched this movie called Tyrone, they cloned Tyrone, Listen, I sat and watched that movie from start to finish in one setting. The very first movie that I've watched in a long time, that I can just sit and say that I watched a movie. It's almost like Get Out, but I think it has more of a deeper spiritual meaning to it for me. And I promise you, that movie right there, they cloned Tyrone. Y'all, every black person in America need to be watching that movie right there. Hey, listen at me. When I tell you, every person in America, if you're black and you're from the hood and you from urban city, and you just understand concepts and narratives and understandings outside of, you know what I'm saying, your narrow-mindedness, and if you pay attention to what's being said through that movie, ooh-wee. And so, yeah, I think I just recommend everybody seeing that movie. It's on Netflix. They cloned Tyrone. I really want to know that they cloned. I really want to know, are they really, you know, yeah, you better be careful out here in these streets. Y'all better be careful. Y'all better pay attention and understand and comprehend. And so, yeah, I wanted to talk about that one brief second, you know what I'm saying, just to let the people know that, yeah, we're watching and we're understanding and comprehending more than what we have ever done before at this moment. And that we're cognitive and we walk in the awareness and we walk in love, but we walk in alertness as well. You know what I'm saying? To pay attention to the narratives and the ideologies that's been pressed upon us. They're pressing these things upon us. And so we're hearing them, we're seeing them, we're understanding them. We're moving forward in the mindset shift that's necessary for us to kind of see it from a holistic perspective. We're not just looking at this anymore as regular basic entertainment, but we actually listen to the we actually listen to the heartbeat underneath the surface of things. You know what I'm saying? So like on my lemonade this morning, I feel like a little, you know what I'm saying? But how y'all feel this morning? Y'all chime on in, talk to me, you know what I'm saying? Give me some inspiration as I give y'all inspiration to move forward and to open your mind and to open your mind of understanding and comprehension. Just to open your mind. Let your chakras be free, open and aligned according to the dynamics by which I believe that right now, I think if you watch that movie, your third eye would have to be open in order to see it from the capacity by which it's being viewed. And so, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's your intuition chakra. That's your pineal gland, your pituitary gland. And that's the gland by which they will call your third eye. And your third eye has to be opened and aligned in order to see, in order to understand, in order to comprehend, in order to walk in awareness and alertness and all those good factors like that. And so chakra number one, I did a little minor research on chakra number one. It's a base. It's the last chakra that we're going to tap into before we delve into something else. Because last night when I was taking care of my business and just kind of like, you know, saying moseying along, I went grocery shopping and took care of a few other things. And while I was taking care of the business, I get these downloads that the universe was downloading in my spirit. And at the same time, you know what I'm saying, Lean Six Sigma. We're going to study that. Lean Six Sigma. And I believe that that's going to be the next assignment for us as I mosey along through all these things like the law of attraction and the law of reciprocity and the law of gravity and all these different laws that's in the area that's going to help us to understand and comprehend. And so it's all relevant in the atmosphere, and it's all relevant here in the hourglass era by which we live. And so we're living in this era where we have to be cognizant of the pH in our bodies. And the pH in our bodies is significant based on the fact that you have a alkaline pH and you drop it all the way down to the low vibrational side, which is the acidic pH. And you know what I'm saying, they go from 0 to maybe like 3 or 4 or 5 or 6, and then at the same time it flips up. You know, the neutral are units from anywhere from like 7 to 6 and 8, and then we have the alkaline side, which is from 8 on up to, you know what I'm saying, to 14. And so right now we live in the hourglass era where we have to pay attention and be cognitive of our pH in our bodies. And so the pH in your body is significant because things, you know what I'm saying, can grow on the acidic side. Things can grow and really take hold to your body. And so what I show people how to do is, you know, make sure that all three components of your existence is in alignment with the alkaline side of conscientiousness. And so that's where I'm here for no other reason but to show people how to bring their bodies and their pH in their bodies up to the alkaline side of conscientiousness and understanding and thoughts. And so as we align our spirit man, our body man, and our mind man, all three of those things has to be alkalinic. I don't believe that you can have an acidic body with an alkaline mind, or an acidic spirit with an alkaline body. You know what I'm saying? I just believe that the universe is telling us that all three things has to be, you know, alkalinic. And so I'm just here on assignment. I'm just basically here on assignment to actually illustrate, demonstrate, orchestrate, captivate, if I have to, your thoughts, and show you that we have to move forward in the understanding of the pH of your body. And so the pH of your body, it goes from 0 to 14. And so he actually took me to the hourglass, and he said, like, show them that in this hourglass, everything exists in the hourglass. Everything in this world, everything in this diaspora exists in the hourglass. We have positivity and we have negativity. We have a lender, we have the borrower, we have above, so it's beneath. We have the head and we have the tail. And so we have all these things that's in this hourglass that he brought me to. And he said, tell them that they have to be mindful of the pH in their bodies that goes from 0 to 14. And so when you have positivity up here, you have negativity down here. You have high vibrations, you have low vibrations, you got high frequencies, you have low frequencies. And so all these different things that comes that's informed in this hourglass era that we live in. And so I'm just here on assignment basically to show people just to be aware. That's all. I'm just here just to show an individual how to be aware of their pH and make sure that you can go get an alkaline strip. You can order alkaline strips from Amazon. Go to Amazon or order some alkaline strips. You can either pee on it or you can kind of like put it in your mouth, the saliva in your mouth. It'll give you a universal chart color that will be on the pH on that strip. It'll tell you exactly what your pH is in your body. And if you know you have low pH, which is like low around 3 or 4, then absolutely anything and everything can be attached to that low pH, because that's where all the dis-ease in your body exists. That's where all the dis-ease in your body can have, you know what I'm saying, take relevant place in that, it being that you have a low pH. And if you increase your pH in your body, you drink your alkaline water, and you make sure that you add lemons and limes to that water to build that, you know what I'm saying, pH up to like 12 and 13. When you drink that water, I promise you, anything that's in your body that doesn't belong there, that you need healing from, would usually, you know what I'm saying, fall off after a while of drinking alkaline water. Because, you know, I did research on it already, And I don't believe, I'm just not, I don't believe that a cancer cell can live in an alkalinic environment. You can Google that for yourself on your phone. Just say, can a cancer cell live in an alkalinic environment, and see what it says. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. That's when I rolled out to California and I studied health psychology at Cal State University, San Bernardino. And we did a research, and it showed that a cancer cell cannot live in an alkalinic environment. It just lay dormant. But we dropped the cancer cell into a acidic environment, and it woke all the way up. It woke up so much so that when we looked at it, it actually looked like it was about to mutate, like it was about to become another cell, another cancer cell. And so that's when we found out that, like a cancer cell does not do well in alkalinity. And so that should show you that if you bring your body into an alkaline state, then a lot of things that's out here in the area, what they call dis-ease in your body, disease, a lot of things will no longer be affected. You'll no longer be affected by it. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. How y'all feel this morning? You know what I'm saying? Come on in, chime on in with me. You know what I'm saying? Just let me, vibe out in the capacity by which I desire to vibe this morning. Yeah, I got my shades on inside. Listen to the content by which the content is relevant. So yeah, chakra number one. Let me delve into this chakra number one right quick for a second, because remember I told you a few days ago the universe said that the answer to your prayers might just be in the recalibration of your chakra. I said the answer to your prayer might just be in the recalibration of your chakra. When you recalibrate your chakra and you make sure that your chakras are no longer blocked and unaligned, you can bring them to, alignment and being open in order for you to receive all these beautiful energy vortexes that's moving through your body, moving through your spine. Your seventh chakra is on top of your head. It's the crown chakra. And we have the sixth chakra, which is your third eye chakra, which is the pineal and the pituitary gland. Then we have the throat chakra, what I'm using right now in order to have and give you, it's an area of communication. It's an area where you can communicate yourself extremely well. And so, so that's your fifth chakra. Then your heart chakra is a beautiful chakra too. It's all about your heart and showing love and self-love and all that good stuff. And then you have, the solar plex chakra. And then we have the sacral, and then now we're at the root. And so this root chakra right now literally means and is associated with the earth element. Now yesterday when we talked about, the sacral chakra, it was water. Remember I told you to get in water and put your feet in water and then get around water, more natural resources, the oceans, things of that nature. You go into, a more natural, like a fresh stream of water running down through mountains, and you just go and put your feet in there and kind of be regrounded to the earth. And so that was water yesterday, but this one today, with your root chakra, it's symbolic of the earth. And it makes sense. Think about this for a second. Anything in the root, when you talk about roots of anything, the roots of a flower, roots of roots of anything, it's always based on it being connected to soil or connected in the earth realm. And so this is that same root chakra is based on earth. It's the element is earth, and it's linked to your ability to dig in and feel firmly rooted in your life. Did you hear what I said? I say it's designed or is associated with, or is linked to the ability to dig in. And sometimes, as we navigate through this thing called life, and as we move and navigate through the ups and the downs and the trials and the tribs through this thing called life, we always gonna find a place where we're going to have to dig into. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have to dig in and hold firmly to what we believe and what we understand, what we comprehend. It's not just we can just walk through this thing called life, you know what I'm saying, without sometime having to stop and dig into it in order for us to get the full understanding of it. And so right now, my life is based on me digging in. This is not a superficial life. It's not a life that I can just skate across the whole topic of life and then just move on across life like as if it's one of those what I just been seeing, like, you know, a surfboard. You know, sometimes sometimes about life is not a surfboard mentality where you can just skim across the top of the water, just skimming across the top of it, just surfing through life. Sometimes it's gonna require that you dig in. Ooh-wee. And then so you gotta dig all the way in and you gotta feel firmly rooted in your life. You know what I'm saying? This is not a surfboard mentality. It's not a surfboard concept or a surfboard narrative that we have to just skate across the top and just skim across the top of things. Because sometimes it requires that you dig all the way in. Ooh-wee. I say you gotta dig all the way in and make sure that you're rooted and grounded firmly. And so what I just saw in my spirit is the fact that a few years ago, you know what I'm saying, it's almost like you got to go put your feet in some green grass, or you got to put your feet in some water, like a stream of water. And at the same time, like when you know you're anchored is when you got roots coming out the bottom of your feet, psychologically, metaphorically, if you will. When you have you got roots coming out the bottom of your feet, and it's just like the roots of a tree. And it just go all through the soil, all down deep into the root. That's where all your nutrients, that's where all your essential vitality type of elements is in the earth. And so sometimes I believe that sickness, that if you go and you tap back into nature, we go and we tap back into natural resources, like we go into, you know, like forests, you just go into the forest, you know what I'm saying? And you come and go into nature and listen to the trees and see, you know, some of the elements in the earth from a natural perspective. I'm telling you, when you come back out of that camping trip, when you come back from your camping trip, your mind is different. And nobody could tell me that your mind is not different when you came back from a nice camping trip, or you done been in nature and you done walked through, you know what I'm saying, trees. And it's something that's serene in that whole environment, you know what I'm saying, from a natural nature perspective. And then sometimes we just have to tap into it from that perspective, from that mindset, and knowing that we're doing this intentionally. Just like I said, one time I told a young lady, I'm like, look, go stand out in the rain. Don't you ever tell me, oh, I'm going to get sick because I got rained on. Listen, that's God stuff. Rain is God stuff, is it not? You know what I'm saying? Listen, I believe that sometimes we got it all twisted where we want to walk around with an umbrella of life, covering us from the natural sources and the resources by which He has orchestrated in this world and in the atmosphere. I believe that sometimes we have to tap into the atmospheric, natural perspective of life. Stop putting your rain boots on. Walk out in the rain with your bare feet. Walk out in the rain with your bare feet. How about that? Go stand in the rain. Next time it's raining outside, don't run from it. Go stand all the way up in it and just let it hit you and absorb it from the capacity by which it's falling out of the sky. And understand that that's His stuff. And it's natural. And ain't nothing gonna hurt you because you stood in rain. And so, you know, the sun, the same exact way. Absorb the sun. Because I believe that not only is the S-U-N shining, but I believe that the S-O-N shine through it as well. And so just the other day, it was so hot here in Atlanta. And as I got out the car, I felt this. I felt like my spirit was saying, pause right where you are. And it was so hot outside, I just stood right there. And even actually took my glasses off so the sun could hit the back of my eyelids. And I sat there and I breathed and I understood and I comprehended what he had said. Say, pause right where you are and receive it. And so sometimes we just have to go outside ourselves, go outside of our natural, you know what I'm saying, what the narratives that they didn't push down through years and generations of whatever they was trying to do to keep us from tapping in. So I'm just here to tell somebody, tap all the way in. Dig in. I say dig all the way in. Make sure your feet are rooted and grounded in this thing called life. Make sure you're rooted and grounded in this thing called earth. Go put your feet in some sand. Electrolytes. We are electric beings. Yeah, rub your feet in the sand of the earth, in the waters that be, and then absorb it from the capacity by which it has been given to us as a resource. Make sure that you're rooted and you're grounded, that you have the ability to dig in. We have to dig in on this thing called life. It's almost the same thing I just seen with a bowl of food that you ain't ate in a few days. You dig all the way into it, and it don't even matter what's going on around you at that moment when you're trying to feed your system. And so I believe that it's the same way that we have to dig in through our understanding, through our knowledge. Dig in to your wisdom. Dig into your character. Dig into your personality. Dig into your understanding of who you are in the earth. Because I promise you, we ain't skating across this thing like no surfboard. I said we're not going to skate across life like we on a surfboard. Surfing through life. Sometimes you're going to have to just sit there and pause and take your pause. Be open enough to hear and receive and understand and comprehend his presence in the earth, because he's forever all around us. And so we just have to, I think, just stop for a second, be attentive to our understanding, be attentive to our wisdom and our knowledge, and be open enough to pause in the midst of it all. Movement all around us, but pause and dig all the way in to your understanding. Dig all the way in and make sure that you're firmly rooted in your life. That means every wind of doctrine that come your way, you ain't gonna just be willing to go that route. You ain't gonna be blown with every wind of doctrine. You got to dig in on your own understanding. Open up your own books and read your own universal conscientious thought processes and mindsets. I just believe that the sun, the moon, the stars, all of it is relevant. Everything is relevant in the earth. And all of it has meaning. And all of it has understand their assignment. I believe that when he stood out into nothing and he said, let there be, I believe that everything that's in the diaspora right now as we are here, I believe that everything in the diaspora has meaning and has purpose. And so I'm just here. Y'all know I don't know everything. I'm just y'all thought-provoking specialist. I'm just here as a health-conscious coach. I'm here as an intellectual content creator, where I create content from an intellectual perspective, because we have to have understanding in this thing called life. We have to operate in wisdom and knowledge. And if we're going to be, and if this root chakra is telling us is associated with the earth, then guess what? That's the base of our spine. It's a meaning behind it. Go put your feet, your bare feet, in some grass, some fresh green grass, and just rub a place there in the earth. Just go back and forth, rub a spot, and just let that green grass just soak under the bottom of your feet, and you get back connected to the natural source of things. I guarantee you, sicknesses that comes about in our bodies will leave based on our connection to the naturalness of this earth. It's a reason why it's called earth. Ooh-wee. Just like it's a reason why it's called rain. It's a reason why it's called sun. It's a reason why it's called moon. It's a reason why it's called stars. Ooh-wee. And so we have to understand it. We have to understand it from a holistic perspective. Don't get so caught up into the narratives by which it has been navigated us down towards and away from. Ooh-wee. I said, don't get so caught up that we get so caught up with the narratives that's narrowing us down and away from the sources and the resources that we have here on the earth. I just believe that all of it is a part of it. I believe that everything is a part of everything else. And it's nothing that he has spoke into existence that we can't tap into. We can tap into it. If it's good, we can tap into it. Because that's where he is. He's in good. You know, bad is relevant, but we don't have to tap into it. We're going to tap into the positive side of our thoughts. We're going to tap into the health and wellness and well-being side. We're going to tap into the alkaline side of conscientiousness. That's what I'm here for. To show, to lead, to guide, to orchestrate, illustrate, demonstrate, captivate, cultivate your mindset shifts. Ooh-wee. That has to happen here in the Hourglass Era. I am Kendrick B. Davis Sr. I am your thought-provoking specialist. I've done enough in this earth to stand here right now, and that's the reason why I believe I've been called to do it. I'm El Jefe in the spirit. And so I feel like I have enough stripes on my shoulder. Anybody really know me? Know I got enough stripes on my shoulder. I got enough stripes on my shoulder. Yeah, El Capitan. Yes, I have. I'm more than qualified to talk to the minds of the people. Not only have I lived a life at one time of destruction and all these things that I once lived because I didn't have the knowledge and the understanding, but all of it is a part of it. So I had to go down through the belly of the whale experience in order to be right here where I am right now. And so I'm excited about where I am. I'm excited about having the ability to speak into the minds of the people, and then leave this in the earth: goodness and mercy and love and compassion and bravery in the earth. As I stand before his children, as I speak life. And so I'm thankful, y'all. I'm grateful. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to the future. I say I'm looking forward to the future. That's all we have. We can't go back to the past and correct anything that we once messed up. All we have is our present, which is a present, and our future. And at the same time, all we have is the present right now and our future. And so we're going to move forward in it. I am Kendrick B. Davis Sr. I am your thought-provoking specialist. And I am here on assignment. And I'm looking forward to standing. I'm looking forward to being your leader, your guider, your orchestrator. I look forward to standing here in the morning just to speak a word of encouragement to every individual in the sound of my voice. This chakra, once you dig in and you hold firmly in your and root it firmly in your life, it's the ground floor. I just want to let you know it's the ground floor. This is the chakra by which everything else stands and is erected on it. This is your root chakra, chakra number 1. And it says the ground floor of your chakra system, and it's located at the base of your spine, and it's associated with the color red. And I thought about that for a second, like out of all the colors, because remember yesterday, the sacral chakra is associated with the color orange, and it told us to eat orange fruit. It chose to eat orange foods. I can't eat orange and tangerine. So yesterday I went and got me a carrot. Ooh-wee. And it was a big carrot. I just sat there and ate carrots. You feel me? And so I just kind of feel like, you know what I'm saying, it's going to help us align ourselves and open our minds up to another understanding, because all of it is a part of it. If you deny any part of the diaspora, if you deny any part, I can tell you this: when it come time for you to lay out the puzzle of life for yourself, your life, I mean, lay out your puzzle, and all your puzzle pieces is there, guess what? You're going to be missing some puzzle pieces because you done move psychologically or metaphorically. You move them out of the context by which they should have been there, because numbers are relevant in the earth. Everything is attached to a number. Everything is attached to, even that light from turning from red to green is a number of seconds between that everything is attached to a number. And so numbers are relevant. I keep telling y'all, if y'all see numbers repetitively in your life, your angel number is telling you something. It's telling you something. You just got to Google it for yourself. Why I keep seeing 1234? I wake up in the middle of the night, 1234. I wake up in the morning, or going through my day in the morning, in the afternoon hours, and at the same time I look at my phone, it's 1234. It's a reason for that. It's a reason why you keep seeing that same number. You just got to Google it for yourself and say, what is the spiritual significance of 1234? I see that number all the time. 1234 is a relevant number. It means that you're on your right path. It means you're headed toward destiny. And it means that everything is incongruent to where you need to be going. And so it's just a blessing to understand and comprehend everything there is to comprehend. I'm just here on assignment, y'all. Never mind me. I'm here on assignment. Never mind me. I'm just here in the Hourglass Era on assignment, speaking life, speaking living, speaking health and wellness and well-being, speaking prosperity, speaking abundance. Yeah, so it's a blessing to be here as I move forward in this thing called life. So how y'all feel this morning? I hope y'all feel well. I hope you feel empowered. I hope you feel elevated. I hope you feel inclinated. Incline your ear to understanding and get your own understanding out the atmosphere. Ooh-wee. I say grab your own understanding out of the atmosphere. It's all here. You just got to reach up and grab it for yourself and understand it and comprehend it. Hold on tight to what you believe. Hold on tight to your precepts and your concepts. Line upon line. precept upon precept. How about that? Move forward. Spring forward in life. Hit that springboard and catapult yourself into a new dimension. Because where we are right now, and on the frequency and the vibration that we are on right now, every individual under the sound of my voice is on their own frequency. You're on your own vibration. You're on your own, you know what I'm saying, mindset right now. But I'm telling you that there is other levels. There is other dimensions. There are other realms that we can tap into. And so I'm just here to help lead and guide you and help orchestrate, if you will, help you give birth to the new you. I'm just here as a midwife, if you will. If there's some male midwives out here, guess what? I'm one of them. I want to help you give birth to the new vision, your new purpose in the earth. Give birth to your new prospect. Give birth to your new you, your new character, your new personality. You can't go into the same year. We just came out of a major transition in the earth through that pandemic. And so we came out. We still here. A lot of people lost their lives in the midst of the pandemic. You feel me? So we still here. We still have reason to be here. The universe saw fit for us to still be here right now. And so we might use this time. Don't let any moment in time slip by to the fact that you're not living in the moment. I said, don't let any moment in time slip by to the fact you're not living in the moment. Make sure that you grasp hold to all these moments that we have been given here on this earth. Make sure that you grasp hold. Remember, grasp, to hold firmly upon what we believe, upon what we think, upon what we acknowledge. Make sure that you see that movie too. Did they really clone Tyrone? Ooh-wee. I said, did they really clone Tyrone? You better watch that movie. Every black American individual on this earth better watch that movie right there. I want to know, did they really clone Tyrone? Ooh-wee, I better leave that alone. But I just want to know, did they really clone Tyrone? I better leave that alone, huh? Because, boy, that movie right there shifted something in my mind. It gave me a whole nother understanding. Y'all watch that movie. Watch it with an open intuition. Make sure that your sixth chakra is open and aligned so you can understand the intuition. Because it will give you an intuition. If you're not watching it from a more like an entertaining perspective, and you just sit back and you just watch that movie, I really want to know, did they clone Tyrone? Ooh-wee. And so, yeah, it's on Netflix, y'all. Y'all need to watch that movie. At the same time, that right there, ooh-wee. That movie spoke volumes in so many capacities of the word. Even when they was in the church, y'all got to see the movie. I don't want to tell y'all the movie. And that elevator came up, where it came up through, I'm like, wait, hey, time out. Like, I wanted to time out. Well, at least I wanted to time that movie out right quick. I was like, wait a minute. Oh, man. So, yeah, y'all watch that movie, man. Y'all, and watch it with an open mindset and an open understanding and an open comprehension of it all. Because at the same time, I believe that they're speaking volumes. That movie spoke volumes to me about everything. It's remarkable that sometimes we can be so naive to the perspective by which we should not be. And so it's all relevant to the individual who's going to watch it, and it's all subjective. But I see it from a whole other perspective. I see it from a standing out, looking down in on perspective. Some people see it from a standing in and letting it be on top of you type of perspective. That's not the perspective by which I view things. Nah, the universe called me up. He called me higher. He's called me to a higher vibration in the earth. And so people that operate with higher vibrations and higher frequencies in the earth, then you're going to see things differently. And it might not even be intentional. It just might just be just the way it is, the way your brain tick. And so I'm just here on assignment as Mr. Kendrick B. Davis Sr., as your thought-provoking specialist, as the man with the opportunity to see and understand differently and comprehend different. I comprehend different. My comprehension is a little bit expanded, I think. I don't know. I wish I could be normal, y'all. I wish I could be normal out here in these streets sometime, man. I just wish I could be normal. But he's not calling me into normality. He said, no, open up the laptop and talk to the minds of my children. And that was October 15th. And I didn't have nothing but one platform at the moment, and that was Facebook. Now I'm on my way to 4. Yeah, TikTok and IG. The Hourglass Concepts on IG. Instagram, the Hourglass Concepts. That's me. And so I'm just going to leave a link here. I'm going to leave a link for y'all. You know, I'm going to start doing this because somebody called me way from California the other day and said, why you don't never leave a link for us to send you something? You be having so much information. I just want to send you. I just want to make sure you blessed. They really want to bless me just because I stand here and be obedient to where I believe that the universe has called me to. He said, open up the laptop and talk to the minds of my children. And I was like, what? I was looking rough that day. If y'all look back on October 15th, I was looking rough. I was like, well, listen, I was looking rough. I was like, man, let me just get this. Because he took me to a time when he took me back to in my mind where I was when I made him the promise. And I'm just telling y'all right now, it's better not to make the universe a promise and then break it. You heard me? I said it's better not to even make him a promise and break it. It's better to make him a promise and live all the way up to it. Because I promise it's gonna be some result. It's gonna be some repercussions, if you will. You know what I'm saying? If you make him a promise and then you don't adhere to the promise by which you made him. Ooh-wee. Because everybody done ask him something. Lord, if you get me through this process, if you get me through this school, if you get me through this career, if you get me through this program, if you get me through this situation, if you get me all the way through this circumstance, then I'll do what you say do. I'll say what you say. I'll make these provisions in my life to make sure that you understand that this is what I did. You know what I'm saying? But you bet not. I'm telling you right now, I don't know who I'm warning. Do not make him a promise and then break it. I said, don't make him no promise and then break it. After you done got through on the other side of that situation, of that diagnosis, if you done got through on the other side of that valley low experience that you came through, you know what I'm saying, while you laid up in the hospital bed with tubes down your neck, and you said, Lord, if you get me through this, I promise you I'll do this, that, and that. I'm telling somebody on the sound of my voice, you better adhere to the promise by which you made him. Did you hear me? I said, you better adhere to the promise by which you made him. You better adhere to it. and stick all the way up in it and stand all the way up in it and be all the way up in it and become all the way up in it. Make sure that you don't break the promise that you made to him. You made that to him. Adhere to the promise. Make sure that you do it in the capacity by which you said you would. And so I'm just here. I don't know who I'm talking to this morning. I have no clue. Y'all got me for 10 more minutes. Y'all know I call this a tithe. I tithe 1 hour of my day into the minds of the people. I don't know why he told me to open up the laptop and talk to the people. I'm just here on assignment. I'm just fulfilling an assignment. And so I'm here. I am Kendrick B. Davis Sr. I am your thought-provoking specialist. I'm your health-conscious coach. I said I'm also an intellectual content creator. I want to create content by which is intellectually astute. So we can walk through this thing called life with understanding and comprehension and awareness and alertness. We ain't coming through this life like we just on no surfboard. Didn't it just tell us to dig in? Dig in. I see roots coming out the bottom of your feet, gravitating to this earth of understanding. When you tap into a dug in perspective, then your roots take root further down, deep in the earth, deep of understanding, deeper in a mindset shift, deeper in a wisdom type mindset, that all of it is a part of it. Everything that's in the earth is a part of it. So that way you can't deny any part. Everything is connected to everything else, y'all. Move according to your whole understanding, a holistic understanding. Move according to a world's understanding. Supersede this world. We can supersede this world and we can look into the outer world and understand that too. Because he all said, he's the one that said, let there be. And it was. And so we have to understand that with a holistic viewpoint. And that's where I am right now. I look at everything from a holistic viewpoint. Yes, I do. Yeah, and so I'm just here minding my business and paying attention to the business that pay me. Did you hear me? I say mind the business that pay you. If it's some business out here in this world and it ain't paying you nothing, then don't mind that. But you got to pay attention and mind the business that pay you. Yeah, then that's when you're on task. When you're minding the business that pay you. And so it's a blessing to be here this morning. It's a blessing to speak out into the atmosphere. It's a blessing to know that I'm free to do it how I do it, with no constraints, no concerns, understanding that the assignment that's upon my life is relevant in the earth at this moment. And so I'm just here to speak it. I'm here to give clarity of understanding. That's the blessed way to be. Listen, that's the top side of the hourglass. Clarity is the top side of the hourglass. That's the alkaline side of conscientiousness, is when you operate in clarity. When your mind is fogged and you can't even get an understanding through, and you can't even speak clearly enough to express yourself through your fifth chakra, that means something. That means your chakra is closed and blocked. Yeah, when you can't show love or compassion to someone through your heart, that means your heart chakra is closed and blocked. You got to open your heart chakra. Get you some rose quartz. Google it for yourself and see if that's not connected to your heart chakra. Rose quartz. He said all of it is a part of it. Just like mental clarity comes through silicone and O2. So when he stood out into something, into nothing, and spoke something, and he said, let, that means that little chart. He took me back to the chart, that chemical, that element chart in the earth that we learned about when we was in our, third or fourth grade. We learned about this element chart. And that SI, which is silicone, which is a little abbreviation for SI. Guess what? That silicone and oxygen understood their assignment when he said let. And those two things bound together and made clear quartz. And it's for mental clarity. If anybody under the sound of my voice that do not have mental clarity, reach out to some clear quartz. Find you a source for clear quartz and put it in the palm of your hand and walk with it and see what happened to you. Just put it to the test. It ain't gonna hurt nothing. I ain't telling you to deny nothing or deny who we know our Savior. I ain't doing all that now. We just adding to it. This is his stuff. He said, tell them that's my stuff through my spoken word in the earth. Ooh-wee. So I don't want to go no deeper than that right now, because I could tell you about a volcano. That came when he said let. No volcano came after. There's no volcano, a real volcano in the earth that did not appear when he said let there be. And so look what lava benefits do for you. Just Google it for yourself, lava benefits, and see if it says anything bad or it says something good. Is it on the top side of the hourglass, on the alkaline side of thought, or is it on the bottom side of the hourglass, on the acidic side of thought? And then you make the comparison data difference, and you see for yourself. Right now, I can feel somebody got their phone out right now Googling it. Yeah, y'all better Google clear quartz benefits and see what it say for yourself. And so I'm tapped in. I'm tapped into my understanding. I've dug deep of my understanding. I'm digging deep in my understanding here on the earth about everything that they say, stay away from that. No, I'm paying attention to it. Because a person that tell you to stay away from something, yeah, they don't want you to tap in. They don't want you to dig into the knowledge and the understanding and the comprehension of it all. And he told me to connect the dots. Connect all the dots in your life. Connect them. Psychologically, metaphorically. Connect them spiritually, emotionally. Yeah, connect the dots. There are dots landed all around us. I'm just connecting my dots, that's all. Connecting my dots of understanding and comprehension and awareness. Yeah, so I'm here on assignment, y'all. I thank y'all for chiming in with me this morning. I'm about to get up out of here. I really truly believe that all of it is a part of it. So figure it out for yourself. You know what I'm saying? You have any questions, I'm gonna leave a contact, my contact information. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna even leave a Cash App tag. Y'all want to hit me up through the Hourglass Era? It's the Hourglass Era. ERA, era, that we live in. The Hourglass Era that we live in. And at the same time, we just going to try to get some understanding, some knowledge out here. And understand it from a holistic perspective. I'm just thankful to be here this morning. I'm grateful. I'm winding down. I probably got a couple of minutes left. And yeah, we're gonna tap all the way in to that Lean Six Sigma. I think we done went through these chakras, all 7 chakras. Y'all want to know more about y'all chakras, these energy vortexes that's in your body. He said, tell them that, you know what I'm saying, the answer to their prayers might just be in the recalibration of your chakra. I say the answer to your prayer The reason why you feel all out of balance and out of whack and unaligned and disconnected and disoriented is maybe it might just be the recalibration of your chakra might just be the answer to your prayer. That's going to cause you to be more in alignment and open to understanding and comprehension in the universe. So I don't know. I'm just being obedient to what he said. He said, tell them that it might just be in the calibration, the recalibration of their chakra that their prayers can be answered. And so I'm thankful for y'all chiming in with me this morning. I am Kendrick B. Davis Sr. Okay, I'm at an hour. I am your thought-provoking specialist, and I am your intellectual content creator. Yeah, I'm here to create intellectual content, give y'all some assignments. You know what I'm saying? I am your professor. Yeah, I'm your guide. I'm your lead, if you will. I don't think I am, but if you want me to, lead and guide you into understanding, into comprehension, into another level, because I can tell you this, the realm that we're in right now, when we reach up, we're going towards the ceiling, but it actually becomes the floor in the new level, in the new dimension. And so we have to understand that. And so we're just going to continue to go higher, first and foremost in him and in the understanding and comprehension of it all. And so, like I said earlier, I thank y'all for chiming in with me this morning. I got to go take care of some business. I just really wanted to tap in with you with this chakra number 1 to tell you that it's associated with the earth element, and it's linked to your ability to dig in and feel firmly rooted in your life. I say your root chakra, chakra number 1, it gives you, and it's associated with the earth element. Put your feet in the earth. And so it's linked to your ability to dig in and feel firmly rooted in your life. And so I'm thankful. I'm grateful. I'm done. You can stick a fork in me right now. I'm done, y'all. I'm done. I'm done. I promise you I'm done. I'll see y'all. What the day is the day? What's the day? Day Thursday. So I'll see y'all next week. Next week, Monday. Monday through Thursday. My assignment in the earth is Monday through Thursday in the 9 o'clock hour. I'm here to speak life and to speak living and wellness and well-being in the earth, and to encourage and enlighten you to go forward in life, to push forward, to snatch out everything out the earth realm that's assigned to you. You have the fortitude and the tenacity to take back anything that the enemy has stole from you. Take back your knowledge. Take back your understanding. Take back your wisdom. Take back your alignment and your openness to understanding universal conscientiousness. Because when he said, let there be, everything came into existence. When he said, let there be, all the elements in the earth on that element chart understood their assignment. Gold understood their assignment. Silver understood its assignment. Platinum understand. Chromium, beryllium, and all these old different. Listen, all of it understood their assignment. Silicone, O2, oxygen. Listen, man, it's just a beautiful thing. Anyway, I gotta go. Y'all be blessed. Hotep, Hotep, Hotep. Y'all Google it for yourself, Hotep, and tell me what it means. I said Hotep in the highest. Konnichiwa to all my Japanese speaking people. Hola, this is Portuguese. This is Spanish. Hola. You know what I'm saying? Namaste. Yeah, how about that one? I can say amen, amen, amen. I can say all of it. All of it is universal conscientiousness. You know what I'm saying? Neng ho to all my Chinese speaking people. All my Arabian people, assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. This is universal conscientiousness, and understanding. I thank y'all for chiming in with me this morning. I am Kendrick B. Davis Sr. I am your thought-provoking specialist, and I'm your health conscious coach. Y'all be blessed. I'll see y'all again tomorrow. Monday morning. Be good.